Hi, I'm Neil from Tape to Tape. I'm absolutely delighted that we've got this legend, Ryan Page from Prep by Page, over for a chat and a brew with us today. We've got some really exciting plans worked out between us in relation to 10k training plans ready for the North Links 10k, which is going to take place on the 17th of March. This guy has run loads of our races, he's been on the podium many times, he's never been on the top of it, but I'm sure with time to come that he will be. So Ryan's going to tell us a little bit about what he's got planned.
Yeah, so as Neil was saying, happy to announce Prep by Page are working with Tape to Tape for some exciting projects in the new year. We're going to be offering some training plans towards the 10k, as we said, on the 17th of March, and the 4 10k plans we're going to have are going to be for beginners, so beginners only 10k plan. We're then going to structure that down to a sub 60 minutes, a sub 50 minutes and a sub 45. Okay. Predominantly though we're going to really focus on the beginners to the 10k one, and what we're going to do with that one is hold a group night too. Okay. So that's going to work in a 3-day week, and on one of those days we're going to hold and structure a session which in that week that's going to target that given day's activity.
Okay, now for us this is really exciting news, and especially for targeting the brand new runners who maybe have really wanted to give it a go for some time but just need that little bit of structure. Like for me, I started running, 1981 I think it was, when I first did my first ever 10k. There wasn't much advice or guidance out there other than what my dad gave me, which I'm forever grateful for. So it's fantastic that you can offer up something new to the runners out there that really want to give it a go. So how would it look for them?
So how the beginners program that we're going to launch will look is it will consist of 3 days. Okay. So a 3-day week. On a Monday, Wednesday and a Saturday, and in that week each day's got a given purpose, should I say. So on the Monday it will probably typically be a shakeout or a kickstart to the week. The Wednesday, where we're going to hold a group session, that's going to get more of a stimulus for the race and really push each other out of the comfort zones. Well, it's also socialising too. I think a lot of the time working together and running with other people allows you to push yourself on more than what you do on your own. And then the Saturday one will typically be the longer one of the week. Okay. So within that week you're ticking all the boxes what you need to achieve to run your best 10k. Yeah. And what's great about this plan is it is accessible to everyone. Yeah. So if you're a complete beginner looking to complete your first 10k, this is the perfect plan, which is kind of going to springboard you week on week towards race day.
And for me, that's absolutely fantastic. You mentioned about the Wednesdays; they're going to be free sessions.
Absolutely.
No cost to anybody at all. There'll be quite a few runners out there who want to give it a go that maybe can't come to those Wednesday sessions. What's the advice to them?
So, along with the 10-week course that we're going to do, if you're unable to make those Wednesday sessions, the structure stays the same. So I'd encourage everyone to still get that session done or that run done on that day if you can't make it, unfortunately. Yeah. But as I said, the Wednesday one will typically be the harder one of the week. So to get the most benefit out of it, that would be the one that I'd advise most to try and get to.
And where are you going to organise these sessions?
So we're going to be based in Cleethorpes. We'll be doing a lot of our runs along the seafront. Yeah. So a nice, safe, flat route for all, and that's where we'll be meeting.
Okay. As you say, as well as it being the running aspect, I think for me the great thing is for people who have not run before, they can come along, speak to like-minded individuals. You've got years and years of experience behind you, and you'll have others that have got a lot of experience, so they can have the social and get the experience about the running.
Absolutely, and I think that's probably one of the biggest things a lot of people neglect in one way, what the social aspects that running brings to people, and most importantly, having fun. Yeah. At the end of the day,
and it's got to be good fun.
I always say to people, fun's got to come at the forefront of everything you do. You don't want to be doing something that you're not enjoying, and through PP, that what we've created, I'd like to say I try and make every run as fun as possible, which is then just going to keep you on track. If you're enjoying each run you're doing, you're seeing progress, you're meeting new people and socialising, it's going to encourage you more to do so.
Okay. Now, you're a runner, you're an accomplished runner, you've also started up your own business, but you very kindly offered these sessions up for free, which for us is absolutely fantastic. It's giving something back to the local running community. Can you just take 30 seconds to tell us about Prep by Paige and what that actually does? Because this is your business as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So Prep by Paige is a coaching service for runners of all abilities wanting to, let's say, target a race, improve certain times, or just generally probably have a more structure and maybe even hold some accountability to your training. And along the way, I've been fortunate to coach many people in the last year and a half to fantastic personal bests, and even just probably achieving things that they would have never potentially achieved on their own. Also then just giving them more knowledge too, more confidence then to, if they then need to move on to something else, they've kind of got the tools then to do that on their own.
Okay, so it's absolutely super, Ryan. Good on you for setting up your own business. You've got many years of experience. I remember back in, I think it's 2013, when a young Ryan Page ran a fantastic race at Northlinks Half in Scunthorpe. Brilliant to see you progress really well, but now you're making a business out of it. But for us, you're offering this service for free, some free training programs, which is absolutely fantastic. So just to finish on, when are you looking to start these?
So we've tailored the program to be 10 weeks long.
Okay.
And we're going to start on the 8th of January, so that'll be your first week.
Yeah.
And then the final week, so week 10, will actually incorporate the Northlinks 10K.
Okay.
So week 1 will be starting 8th of January, lead us all the way up to nicely to the Northlinks 10K on the 17th of March.
Okay. And finally, I would imagine there'll be a lot of runners that are looking at this video now who've maybe got some questions.
Yeah.
They're new to running. How can we facilitate that for them?
So I think we've mentioned off camera, we're going to be holding some weekly videos again, where we're going to do a bit of a Q&A.
Yeah.
So we're going to cover various topics based on motivation, how we get started. It sounds silly, but what trainers or what clothing we need to be wearing. So that's going to be one element we're going to incorporate, and then also just directly messaging the Prep by Paige Instagram, or even feeding through you the tape to tape, because working closely together now we'll be able to accommodate those questions through socials.
Ryan, thank you ever so much. Now, from tape to tape's perspective, this is the first time we've ever done anything like this. It's really exciting news. This guy has got loads of experience. Yeah, okay, I might have been running for far too many years that I care to remember, but this guy has got all the experience, all the knowledge to be able to help you, whether it's as a beginner or somebody that wants to improve. So stay with us, stay tuned onto our channels, and we will do everything we can to help you. Ryan, thanks ever so much.
Thank you very much.
Looking forward to working with you.
Appreciate that.